Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Welcome everyone to GT4 Trials of Power, presented to you by GTC TV, sponsored of course by Origin Micro. We are at first race, round 1 at the Red Bull Ring. It should be an interesting one. Not a lot of strategies on this layout, as we will get to kind of some all-out racing, throwing out the classes, throwing out strategy, letting these guys just put the elbows out and go for it. I am your host, Fry. I don't usually use my name, but it's Jason Jeter if you're asking. Chris is not with us. He is unfortunately stuck in the desert with a flat tire. I think he's going to wait like 8 hours for AAA to grab him. John is also with us. Say hello, John.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Fry.
And of course, Pix in the background and keeping us up to date on all our graphics and everything. Say hello, Pix.
Hi, boys. Hello, everyone.
Working hard in the background as our producer, if you will. He's probably got many titles, but we'll just go with producer for now. And of course, special thanks to Eton, as always, probably watching us out there. Starting to get a little cold, I think, in his region. Or he's just bouncing around, so hopefully somewhere warm.
I think it was snowing in Toronto, so he enjoys some snow with the kids.
If you enjoy the cold, more power to you. No, I'm just gonna say no. Going to Spielberg, Austria, capacity 105,000. This place is also known for motorcycles. I'm not much of a MotoGP guy, but I'll check out the races when I do, and it's pretty crazy to watch them go around this place in particular. You know, as a car, it's a one-groove racetrack, but with a motorcycle, it's fun to watch 2 of them go side by side through some of these corners. Lap record 137 by, I think that's Gabriel Piana in the BMW 2022. So that's I didn't know a BMW could actually go that fast. I figured like a McLaren or a Ferrari would kind of have the edge around this place. But hey, I guess whoever's the man on the wheel, right? So we're at round 1. Going to go to Red Bull first. Then we'll be at Mount Panorama second. Round 2 will go to VIR North Course, and Sonoma do the Cup short race. And of course, just round 3, only one track needed when you're going to the Nordschleife.
Yes, sir.
Personally, that place drives me insane. I just not good at like big tracks like that. A place like Red Bull Ring, however, I really like this place. Yeah, I like to really just throw it in there, and half of the corners, that's all you do. You just send it. So I love this place. I think it's like the perfect layout. You know, if you're chasing a coin, it's a great place to get started. To just go at it. I'm so glad we just get to go elbows out today, and there's not like all this strategy and saving fuel. I know, everybody loves the league racing, but it's fun to have a series where you can just go elbows out and just keep going. Of course, if you get caught up in an incident, it kind of ruins the race, but that's why we do 2 races. And of course, they'll all be chasing the winner's coin. I think we're offering a coin for this, aren't we, Pix? I think we're offering a coin for this, right?
Yes, we didn't have a coin for this one because it's just a fun series, short, like let's bring everyone in one class. But the guys were really like saying, we want a coin, so we had to listen. And if our drivers request something, we have to listen. So we had like 16 people registered, and we told them if we get 20 people registered, we'll give you a coin. We'll give the winner a coin. So I guess they told their friends, they told their teammates, and we did get over 20 people registered. We only seem to have 15 so far, but we kept our promise, so we are giving the winner of this series a coin. Yes.
Yeah, we kept our promise, so we need those other 5-6 people. Y'all need to show up now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you guys want to battle for the coin, you got to show up to do so.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess, hey, if the people have spoken, we will adhere to their requests. It also makes the racing more interesting. I mean, we always say you'll get faster if you're chasing somebody. So, you'll get faster if you're chasing a prize as well.
Yeah, I agree. So qualifying is ending. Almost ending. A couple of guys still finishing laps, but looks like Ollie.
10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes, so barely enough time for Rafael to finish his 3rd lap.
So it looks like, I think that's Zolks. Is that what I always call him, the Zolks?
Yeah, Ollie Schultz. Yep. That's what I think is how you pronounce it.
No, I'll go Zolks.
Yeah,
I'll
go with Ollie.
Yeah, I like the Z in there, so we'll go Zolks. In the Mercedes. Looks like Horvath will be in 2nd with the Porsche, unless somebody jumps up. But I don't know if anyone was really on track or not. Or they're all just sitting in the pits again. Because we've seen that before. I've seen people go out and do a couple laps. John, you want to run us through the starting order?
Yeah, absolutely. We got fastest lap, Mr. Ollie Schultz with a 136.006, followed by Mr. Florian Horvath in 2nd. Next row, Sam Cook. We remember him from the open wheel. 4th, Jakob Ferry. 5th place, Javi Sierra. 6th, Patrick Rich. 7th, Alberto Alvarez, Mr. Alvi. 8th place, Yarmo. Yep. 9th, Rafael Rodriguez. 10th place, Nick De La Rosa. 11th, Chris Rice. 12th, Jerry Jones. 13th, Oliver Newton. And 14th, Daniel Nicholson. And bringing up the rear, Mr. Jared Akers.
it's
Looks like fair weather. 31% chance of rain today. Clear skies. Very low wind. Like Mr. Fry said, it looks like just elbows out and full send it.
That's why I love this place. Until you hit the turn one curb, and then pretty much your day gets a little more interesting after that. But yeah, this is just a place that has a really good flow. The last corner is always the one. It's just hard to hit consistently.
Yeah.
And it looks like, I'm assuming they're going to get a full warm-up lap, or we're just going to go. One of the two. I've seen that happen.
Yeah, well, the safety car there, I don't think we're just gonna go so full warm-up lap. Yeah.
I never believe it till I see it, and I don't know if that thing's just gonna disappear, and they're like, "Hey, go."
It could happen. So yeah, it could happen.
we have seen it completely pour down rain in qualifying, and then the race was totally fine. And when we talked to the creator, he's like, "Dude, I set it for like no rain, and it just decided it's gonna rain today." So yeah, the sim can be the sim. I always like when they have updated random weather, though. It's just it makes it better than when you can predict it. I mean, I like to be on the winning end of that, but man, it can, if it starts raining right in the middle of a race, it can really change that race. Like I said, I'd like to be on the receiving end of that, but sometimes it doesn't work out. But it's just, I can't stand when a sim, it's like as soon as you pass the pits, you've gone into the first corner and it always starts to rain in exactly that moment. That's just frustrating, because that it's created to do that. So I like the more random, it just happens when it happens. Yeah, I mean, I like being able to do that, but if you're gonna put the rain in there, let's just a little more random.
Yeah.
That's all. I know they do their best.
Yeah.
Not hating on anybody. Don't want to sound like the guy after the weatherman here that can't get it right. Talk about job security. Let's see, this place is not bad for a warm-up lap. Now the next one, I think they'll probably start them in like one of the sectors or something like that, because it's a little longer, and they will. I like the fact that you have the mountain in the demographic, on the thing there, and because we're actually going to go to a mountain. And I always fight the mountain, and the mountain wins. Especially,
it usually does. Yeah.
Yeah, usually the three left-handers at the top of the mountain. I mean, trust me, I'm gonna hit that wall multiple times. I'm gonna leave some paint on that thing. This one I'm usually not too bad. If I hit one of the outside walls, I'm probably done. Everybody's stacking up, waiting on the green. See everybody getting antsy, getting ready to go. Green, green, green. See who gets a jump. Couple guys swinging around in the back. Salt's out front. Horvath going underneath. Go 3 wide into turn 1. Got a Mustang on the outside. Looked like De La Rosa. He might have made up some positions in that.
Very clean start. Very clean.
That was very clean for 3 wide going into turn 1. Zolks is now out front. Fury in second. Horvath in third. Mercedes will be leading a BMW, Porsche, BMW. Nick De La Rosa, our top Mustang, in 5th.
The important thing.
We have to make sure we get the important guys in there, him and, of course, the legend of Patrick Rich, who is just always in the Mustang, Mr. Tried and True himself. Albie in the back, is he? Oh, is the BMW? Oh, big wreck! Oh, and
De La
Nick
Rosa
gets taken out. I'm not sure what happened with him and Fury. It looked like Fury got tapped and then maybe Rosa had nowhere to go, but we will see what
Oh,
happens.
that's a lot of
Rosa's got
damage.
major damage. Fury.
Oh,
Oh
on three
wow,
wheels.
he's got
Yeah.
suspension. He's got everything going on with that car. So are we giving some fast repairs because he might want to take one now? Like
Yeah, they have
maybe a
fast
quick
repairs. Yeah.
toe. I need like a massive quick toe.
It's like he's trying to get around to the.
And that's what can happen in a 25-minute sprint race. If anything happens, your pretty much day is done. You're hoping right now that maybe you get a safety car, but the only way we're pulling out a safety car is if we've got multiple cars, we've got a track being blocked, stuff like that. We might throw one at that point, but Salk's out front with a massive gap. Horvath in second. Alvey is now up to third. Patrick Rich now the top running Mustang in fourth. Sierra is your top 5. Oh, Cook jumps into 5th. Never mind on that. Sierra drops back to 6th. Position's changing so much, it's hard to keep up. And I like the amount of different cars we have. So I saw the Porsche, usually OP, everybody goes for the Porsche, but we've got Porsches, BMWs, Mustang, Mercedes. I think I saw a McLaren somewhere. There it is.
2.
Yeah, so we got, like almost like 2 of each car. It looks like the Porsches might have a slight edge. Oh, BMW's kind of, between Porsche and BMW.
Now we got four Beamers.
Yeah, the Beamers outweigh them. Now there is tons of rocks all over the track. Chris Rise is trying to clean some of that up for us.
Jerry Jones, I think is also part RWB driver, right? He's part of the RWB community. Or am I mistaken?
Not 100%.
No, he's Sector 7. He's registered with Sector 7.
Ah, okay. Because I remember him from a previous series we've done in GT7, and he does race with Hypre on iRacing.
Okay.
But I think on GT7 event he does race with Sector 7. Good point.
Patrick Rich is all over the back of Alvey. But that's Alvey all over the back of Horvath. So everybody's still pretty tight. Salk's got out to about a 3-second gap, and that's kind of where he's staying, though. I've been watching it. He's not really pulling away. He gains like a 10th or 2 here and there, but everybody's in line, probably at this point trying to run him down.
Well, Ollie Schultz is a previous champion and coin holder, and he's wanting to show these guys why.
Yep.
He's getting out there.
We'll have to see if we can get a replay. We'll see what happened to Fury.
Yeah. Fury also a previous champion in coin holder.
Yeah, I was noticing that, they were running 1 and 2, respectively, and with the little orange icon next to their name, that will indicate that they are a previous champion, aka a coin holder. Oh,
Florian.
From Horvath. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe he got loose. I don't know if somebody was in a little tighter than others. And of course, unfortunately, Nick De La Rosa with probably just nowhere to go.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how did he get tied up in that?
Yeah, he probably just had no, because he's right behind him. He's on the outside. Yeah, a little tap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think Jakub had a bad exit, and that just led to Florian tapping him. But yeah,
and just a small tap, and just right at the worst time you could tap, and then
Oh.
the rest of it has just nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
That is unfortunate.
Is this the Powerpuff Girls on his car? What is this?
Yep, probably.
My Little Pony. Yeah.
My Little Pony. Okay. Heading for the pony car. Okay.
So that was an unfortunate incident at the start of the race, but at least that was our only incident so far. It's been clean since.
couple off tracks, but that was the only major thing. Yeah.
Florian
Everybody-
Horvath has definitely benefited from that little love tap.
But right now he's being chased down by Alvarez, Cook, and Rich, all pretty much nose to tail tied in together. Saltz is now out to about a 4-second gap, so it's like, I don't know if there's like 1 or 2 corners he just gets better than them, because it seems like he's not pulling away too fast, but he gets around like 1 or 2 corners, he gets those couple tenths per lap. So seeing if he wins in the Mercedes, everybody's going to pick Mercedes next time. We don't need that. Everybody knows how much I just love Mercedes. Whoa, getting close. Porsche probably has a small advantage through that hairpin turn. Has that little saggy back end that can kind of whip around, make the turn. Seven minutes in. Feels like we've already raced like 15 minutes. Saltz, Horvath, Alvarez, Cook, Rich, and Sierra, your top 6. Rodriguez, Rise, Jones, and Newton just takes 10th from Jarmo right as I go through it. They might keep battling back there for the top 10. Unfortunately, I think Nicholson just kind of has been riding around back there, but Fury and De La Rosa caught up in the lap 1 incident.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Fury, De La Rosa is lap.
Yeah, I think he went a lap down. He probably should have just done the fast repair, you know, or quick tow with the fast repair. You know, just use it up. There's no point, you know, to hold on to it. You know, the reason you do the 2 races is because you have such a quick format for each race. So, you know, if anything happens, it's just detrimental to your race. So it's kind of just do what you can, finish where you can, and then hopefully you have better luck in race 2. Yeah, hopefully a lot of these entries that didn't show up in race 1 will be here for race 2. Hopefully Mr. Chris Rise is correct. And Emery Sports says the BMW apparently is the OP car in the GT4 class, but currently I see a Mercedes and a Porsche that are disagreeing with that, and a Ford that would like to commence an argument.
Yeah. Sam's proven that he's not slow. Sam Cook. He's in the Beamer, currently in 4th. Got a little decent gap between the top 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really seeing, you know, OP dominance. Running them down a second a lap, you know. And now Saltz has kind of gotten out to a 3.8 second lead, but now that's been a couple laps. See, now it goes up and then comes back down. So, and I know that there's a little bit of you know, slipstream and draft down these long straightaways, but I mean, I think even if you're pushing somebody, it really doesn't help out much, especially going into the slower corners. Whoa, getting squirrely going in.
And look at
Sierra had the back of that car wiggling.
Yeah, look at that. Javi Sierra now in a Lukmansky Racing livery. So does Luke in the chat want? Is there something you need to tell us, Luke? Because Javi is so much fun to watch.
Somebody's been out there recruiting.
Yeah. Yeah, Javi's great.
I told him I'd drive for him, you know, but he still hasn't sent me my full, you know, $3,000 rig.
And
yet,
I remember that he agrees, and that shot is somewhere up there. So
we have it on. We have it on file. That's the good news. The bad news is we have no idea where that file is. And we're not going to spend the time digging through it. Hey, John, we got a job for you. Speaking of that.
Yeah.
Got any free time? Not anymore. Whoa.
Oh,
Saving it.
that's not going to help his gap.
No, that's gonna help out the people chasing the gap. Now he's back down to 3 seconds. So right there, it just lost about 7/10. He's still able to hold on to it though. So give him another 15 minutes. Let's see if we can not do that again. Whoa! Oh, here comes a dive. Camera trickery from the sim. Looks like, look, well, it looked like Alvy had a look, but I think he kind of backed out of it there. Looks like Horvath had the better run. I think Alvy is trying to kind of send a message to Mr. Horvath that I would like to get by you now. Everyone's on the same tire. Really, I don't think it matters if you really beat them up. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference with the short of the race, but I could be wrong on that if you get them too hot. But I think Alvy's getting hot in the seat and getting hot in the tires trying to get around that car in front of him right now. He really wants to get an opportunity to run down Saltz. Cook has kind of dropped back from them. I think Patrick Rich he's a little ways back from them. There he is. So Rich is under siege from Javi Sierra. I'll be with the fastest lap. Nice. Just slightly. He's like by it. Is that a 10th? Every time I try to read it in the background, it changes something. It's like it's in the trees right now. There we go. Yeah. Just a 10th. I mean, everybody's pretty close. I'll give them that. For all the multiple manufacturers that are on the track, we have difference of Alvy's going to get it. Well, he's going to go under again, but Horvath's going to get the better run coming off the high side of the hairpin. If Alvy can stay under, nope. Looks like Horvath's just got that straight line speed. There he goes. Oh, I just cannot get it. Horvath is just getting such great runs out of the corner with the Porsche.
That's the advantage of the Porsche.
Yep, Alvy is trying. And, once you make a move, it's like now it's a couple corners where you can kind of catch right back up. So now you've got to replan where you're going to try to make this move. Oh, Alvy is pushing. That is the message known as move.
I'm sure this is one of those moments where if you're Alby, you feel like if you didn't have a car in front of you, you could catch P1.
Yeah.
And apparently, Mr. Mansky says that eventually everyone will be driving for him. He's gonna be like Penske or Hendricks or something. He's of the esports world. But I can't drive for you if you don't send me a rig. So that's one guy right there. See, this racer comes with stipulations because I'm that good. I'm so good that they won't even let me race anymore because it's unfair to everyone else. That's my story anyway, and I'm gonna stick to it. And Saltz has now gotten out to a 4.8 second lead, so I think all this battling with Alvy trying to get around Horvath is kind of slowing them up. And you can still see him. That is one part about this track. It's not that big of a track. You can see the guy in front of you, and it says you're 4 seconds back, and you're like, there's no way. That's 4 seconds. And then he crosses the line, and then you just sit there and watch the timer, and you're like, God, it just doesn't seem like that, Let's see if Alvy can maybe get, if he can get him in turn 1, he can stay in front of him all the way down that back straightaway, because he needs to get it done either before or after the hairpin. The hairpin is not where he needs to make this pass unless he can just make it outright and get in front of him. He's not close enough this time. All right, so he needs to have a great hairpin, get a good run off this corner. And as you just see right there, Horvath just lays the power down and he is gone. So now it's going to take Alvy the whole straightaway to catch right back up and put him in the same spot that he just started in. But if he's going to get around him, he's got to do it right there. I think that was Fury on Nicholson. Nicholson swerving back out to see if maybe he can reclaim that spot. Alvy goes out into the sand. Cook goes around Alvy. Oh, he cooks it in. Alvy cooks it a little too hot, you know. So Alvy now back to 4th. Cook will jump up into the 3rd spot. Horvath is now going to take a breath of air after having him all over him for the better part of at least 12 minutes there. So Schultz, Horvath, Cook, Alvarez, and Patrick Rich are top 5. At least got a Mustang in the top 5. Javi Sierra, again, difference of opinion, would like to change that. And, you know, I got to give a shout out to Chris Rise, who is in a Mustang. I didn't even realize that. So.
And let me tell you, a beautiful Mustang. Love that livery.
I'll stick with the green and the perps. Oh, going a little wide in one. And he is under some pressure from Jones. So a couple little 2-car battles going on. Sierra's gonna get around Patrick Rich, dropping him to 6th spot. Yeah, it looks like Zoltz has just got the speed in that Mercedes. But it's like I said, it's like Horvath can kind of hold him until they get to a couple corners, and then somehow, you know, he's getting those couple tenths to just pull away from him each lap. And I think it's right through here. I think he's faster through here. He gets to the start-finish line a little quicker, and then Horvath can kind of keep with him through the first sector. He is just sending that thing in there. right when you go on forward. Take a ride around with our leader, see what he can do. Just so smooth, so smooth. Of course, it's easy to do when no one is around you. We got Chris in the chat too. I think he got his satellite phone to work. might be trying to change that tire himself, you know, stuck out in the desert. So hopefully he had plenty of water as well. Yeah, Zolt's definitely showing everybody that he is the force to be reckoned with, and he is a coin holder, and he will keep it that way. Jakob Fury down in 12th place might have some opinions about the first race, and so we'll have to say unofficial results between 2nd through 5th, and pretty much onward.
Yeah, I imagine there'll be a Stewart's looking at that one.
Yeah. Well, could be. I mean, some people just, and you know, as a steward, we appreciate it when they don't put in the tickets, but yeah, you know, it is kind of nice, but you know, yeah, some people just, they kind of do that. So I'm one of them. You know, the race is over. You know, penalizing you ain't doing nothing for me unless we're battling for like a championship. And, you know, I kind of feel like if you're taking points away from me, then I've got to take those points away from you. And that's really what it boils down to in, you know, a series or a championship. You know, if you're racing for fun, yeah, the race is the race. It's pretty much over now. But, you know, I can see why people put in the tickets. You know, it's just, again, you took a good finish from me or something like that, then it's like, okay, well, I've got to take those points away from you so that it balances itself out, even though, you know, you probably still got to continue on.
If I'm not mistaken, Hicks can correct me if I'm wrong, Fury was almost the first two-time coin winner, right?
Yes, exactly.
At the end of the prototype series, he almost had to be the first one to win two coins.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he might be looking for it this time, and this race kind of messed that up. So.
And he, unfortunately,
we might see a ticket.
he thought about it a little too much. Yeah, he put that pressure on himself that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Man, it is so hard to put that out of your mind and not even worry about it, because the more you focus about it and the more you think about it, everything goes wrong. It's just how it is. I don't know why the universe works that way, but it does. Chris Fry's looking around the outside of Jones. Jones not having it.
We have three really good battles: Patrick and Javi, Jerry Jones and Chris Rice, and Oliver Newton and Jarmo. Oh, little touch.
Coming down to the last couple laps, they are trying to send it in there. You are not going too wide into the last corner. Yeah, you're not going too wide into that corner. It's not going to happen. This place is weird. I mean, you have multiple places that you can pass, but you can't go too wide into most of the corners. So he's got one lap. Everybody's got one lap to get it done. Tons of little two-car battles everywhere. Zolt's out front. He's got a 6-second gap over Horvath. Horvath's got a nice little gap over Cook. And I think Alvey has worked his way back, back up to 4th. Patrick Rich is in 5th. Chris Rice is doing everything he can to get in front of Jones. Jones with the superior line on the inside of the hairpin. Chris Rice will try to get that better run, going all the way down into the next corner.
I don't even know which battle to look at because we have 3 of them on track.
We'll see if this one works itself out here shortly. We've got multiple battles on the track, and yep, looks like Jones is going to get the better of that with the inside. Obviously, Era is putting all kinds of pressure on Patrick Rich. Here comes Zoltz for the win.
Nice job, Ollie. Now the next battle up. Wow!
Oh, that was close. And you know... Oh, no! Oh yeah, he's got to get that thing straightened back out now. Here comes Rafael Rodriguez. He might gain a spot here. Yep, he's gonna get Sierra. Sierra will lose
that
the
position.
spot. Chris Rice did miss out. Jones is gonna take it. Trying to flash at him. Here he comes home with a 12th spot. Yeah, I think De La Rosa was a lap down. He'll get 14th. Yeah, Akers, we have an Akers in 15th. I don't think he ran.
Yeah.
We're going to need him in for the next race. We're going to need about 5 or 6 more of you drivers that said y'all was going to be here. So we need you to show up for race 2, which will be coming up shortly. Now, John, why don't you let us know how we kind of fared through that first one?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, previous coin winner Ollie Schultz proved why he's a previous coin winner. He's first place, followed by Florian Horvath. Third place, Mr. Sam Cook. Fourth, Alberto Alvarez, Mr. Alvi. Fifth place, Patrick Rich, followed by Rafael Rodriguez in sixth, Javi Sierra in seventh, Jerry Jones in eighth, Chris Rise in ninth, Oliver Newton in 10th. It didn't change. Yeah, we didn't change. 11th place, Mr. Yarmo. 12th place, Jakob Fury, followed by Daniel Nicholson in 13th. Nick De La Rosa, and bringing up the rear, Mr. Jared Akers, 15th place.
Well, that was race 1, round 1, race 1. Of course, PC Systems helping us out and making things possible. That's why the clarity sounds so good right there. You need to call Richard PC and Bill Bedlam. They can get you settled up with things that are going to sound as crystal clear as ours at pcsystems.com. Your call center partner. You got, tech support. And the best thing about tech support is you call them, and, I like a tech support that helps me understand stuff and fix it. So 24/7 also helps because, different time zones. Here for our broadcast, I get up early to catch the noon rise. Some of y'all might actually catch the sunrise because it comes up earlier over there. It just depends on where you are. So 24/7 call support, PC Systems at pcsystems.com. And our favorite of Origin Micro, because I like them because they will sell me stuff that then I have to call PC Systems to go, hey, how do I do this? How's it work? I don't know how. What's a mega hoot? I don't know. So Origin Micro, if you need, the parts and tech support also as well from different makers of HP, Dell, Lenovo, and Asus. Also find other makers as well if you're looking for great deals on just everything you need and things that are compatible with other things. They can help you out with that and work with your budget. Just email at sales@originmicro.com for expert assistance. And next up, the GTC NXT. The season will start January 24th. Preseason races January 10th and 17th. I'm assuming those 2 races will be open for all that want to come out and see what they got, see if you want to register, see if you want to have some fun. I would, of course, pre-register and then register up and get settled in. We want to see like 60 cars on track if possible, so we're really looking for everybody to come out for a really fun series. We've done this one before and a lot of people like it, so you should definitely come out and join us for the GTC NXT series.
Yeah, and for preseason we're doing 1 circuit and 1 oval so that everybody can get some track time. Of course, this is a car that it's becoming really popular in the sim, so people will for sure have already had some car time already, but should be a great series. And we haven't announced the full calendar yet because we need to wait for iRacing to announce their official special events. So we had most of our dates written down, but they will change. And the track list is coming up really soon. We are listening to all suggestions in the Discord server. Some people like some tracks, some people like other kind of tracks, but we want to have a good mixture of tracks that these cars race in real life, and also a couple of tracks that of course are not included in the real calendar. Maybe an European track, maybe a track in Asia, and of course a street circuit to have these cars flying by some walls really fast, but should be a lot of fun.
Hey, the more drivers we got, the more fun it is. So, you know, y'all need to register and show up. And then you can win one of the special coins. And then you can race in a race like this with all the champions. And all the champions can race and see who's the champion of the champions. You know? Like I think it's like King of the Mountain type stuff, you know? We might have to make like one coin that you were the king of the mountain. You were the champion of champions, you know? But we need, you know, a good amount of champions before we can have a champions race.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
You know, we need everybody to sign up so you can race, be a champion. I mean, it's like I write this stuff down in my head or something.
Yeah, this is sort of, I totally agree with you. This is sort of what we're trying to do with this Masters of the Track series. We're doing the GT4 mini season, but the Masters of the Track series, for it we've invited all of our coin winners to join us to have like a sort of all-star race, you know, that we do that in GT7. So we want to bring it to iRacing as well, to have all of the coin winners race at the Nordschleife. But since we can have a lot of cars on track, this for sure can be open for all of our community. So we did that with the GT Trials of Power, combining it with the Masters of the Track. So as we begin to have more coin winners, this kind of event should be more populated and hopefully more popular between them, you know, to know that you won a coin, so you want to fight everyone that has won a coin, and in a car that's a little bit more neutral, you know, maybe not the fastest car in the service, but maybe something more neutral, where you can find a good balance between driving the car, the setup, the track, etc., and be pretty much competitive and in sprint races like this. So yeah, hopefully we'll start getting more people into this kind of masters races.
I mean, nothing more satisfying than beating a champion when you're not a champion. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, so right now you get to race the champions and outrun them. So that's, you know, one day you'll be a champion, and then you can, you know, have people trying to outrun you. So it's what makes racing interesting. It's what makes it fun. I mean, when John first joined us, he actually had a goal to beat me in one of the races, and I think he finally did. John. Because there's one of these days I'm going to beat Fry, and sure enough, man, he beat me outright one day. Just, you know.
Yeah, maybe just once.
All right, so getting ready for Mount Panorama, guys have to get a little practice in on the track, and then of course they'll do a little qualifying to set the grid order. We'll take a short break. We'll be back shortly. Give us about 5-10 minutes.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here at round 1, race 2 of the GT4 Trials of Power 25-minute sprint race. They get the little bit longer track this time. Not as, I guess, not as technical, or way more technical than Red Bull. Red Bull's more of that track where you're just racing each other. This one, yeah, you're going to fight the mountain, and the mountain's probably going to win, but you've also got other people you have to outrun. So we'll see how that works out. We are here at Bathurst in Australia. Opened in March 17th, 1938. Length is about 3.8 miles, 6.2 kilometers. I don't, this is America. I'm still not sure what a kilometer is, but we use the mile system. 23 turns, which is just, it's ridiculous, but it's all the left-handers at the top of the mountain that'll just get you and slam you against a wall or a sand trap. The LMDH lap record is 2:14 by Luchi Dalton. Oh, GT4 is by Luchi Dalton in the Mercedes AMG GT4. So see, we got to change that too. Somebody go faster and not a Mercedes. That would be awesome. Preferably a Mustang would help out. And Mr. Mansky's in the chat saying that he is, a master of the track, which I'd like to see that at this place. But I sent him to find Chris out in the desert like 45 minutes ago, and he sent me a picture of a camel. So I have questions on his master of trackness. One of these days, hopefully Chris will get out of the desert soon. He'll make his way back. I think he's supposed to be back here for round 2 or 3 or 4 or something. So we'll see how long it takes him. So just about halfway through qualifying because I get the 10 minutes, I think. And here's what can eat you up about this place. So it's 2 minutes a lap, right? So you have your out lap. That's about 2 minutes. You have lap 1, lap 2. Those are probably your 2 laps where you want to get your fastest lap. If you make a mistake, you have an off, you just, you kind of realize that's not going to be a good, your optimal lap, but it's still probably a decent lap. You've got to go all the way back around. You run about 4 laps around this place and you realize you're out of time. You almost, you might have beat up your tires, you might have damaged the car. If you have to go in the pits and get anything fixed, or you got to, maybe change up your strategy or something, it just eats up so much time. So every lap is just key to making sure you put in a good lap time and get a good run without making a mistake. So that's what this place does. It puts so much pressure on you as a driver to not make a mistake. And for a big, long track, not a lot of passing zones. Pretty much you need to get it done right around here. Last turn, first turn, maybe first couple turns as you go up the hill. But after that, it turns into a one lane groove racetrack, and you're just trying not to hit walls at that point. Yeah, it looks like everybody is just putting in their first times. So yeah, it took them 4 minutes to put in one time. Between the out lap and the timed lap. That is brutal. That's one thing I hate about big tracks. I don't think anybody switched cars. I think everybody's still in the same car. I don't know if you're allowed to do that or not, but yeah. I think if you've made your choice by now, you're driving what you got.
Yeah, unless you hate it, I don't think you switch.
Yeah.
We're being very lenient with that being a short series. So if anybody wants to change the car once, it's fine. Yeah.
Or if it's just one of those things where you're going down the straightaway and you're watching everyone drive away from you. You're like, I'm getting out of this car immediately. Like, y'all need to update this thing, and yeah, I'm driving something else. That's the only time I want that challenge too. I want to pick a slower car or less OP car, tune it up and have it outrun the OP car. It's always the dream, but it's just sometimes like no matter what you do to that car, it's just not going to go as fast as that other one. It's just like something in the sim, the game, the schematics or whatever. So that's where we always, as drivers, we get stuck. It's like I have to drive this thing or you just won't be competitive. Which can be extremely frustrating when your favorite car is slow. And we do have a couple new drivers, so a couple drivers have heard the call and showed up. Mr. Eli Sasek is here.
Coin winner, Eli Sasek,
also,
yeah.
also a coin winner. So right now, like on my screen, I've got 3 little orange dots at the bottom. No time set by any of them. Oh, there they go. Furyk and Sosic now have times. I guess they just now got across the line. It's so long. We're already at 8 minutes. They've probably done like 2 laps. But they are previous coin winners, so might give Mr. Saltz a little run for his money. He still has he not put in a time at all?
No, only hasn't yet.
So he has not put in a time. I wonder if he's getting a little brave, getting a little cocky, saying, I don't know, I'm gonna start in the back, see if I can run to the front.
Imagine that in this truck. Woof.
And Chris, have you seen any geckos out in the desert lately? Do you need help? Do you have a compass?
Maybe he needs
Where is
the Geico gecko.
He's
where is
somewhere out.
Chris? There's no deserts in his neck of the woods.
He's somewhere out in the Utah desert. I think it used
okay.
to, it used to be land or something like that, but it scorches turf over there in the West Coast, so you never know what's on fire and what's not, or what used to be on fire.
That's true.
So he's out there somewhere. He reminds me of like this movie called The Men Who Stare at Goats, and he's driving through the desert and he hits the one rock in just the middle of nothing, and it's like, yep, right there. That's what would happen. That's how you get stuck in the desert, right there. You get no cell service or nothing.
Yeah.
You're going full family vacation Chevy Chase running through the desert. I mean, you can make some chicken wings if you catch an emu. All right, we are finished up with qualifying. We'll see. I guess Schultz is going to start in the back. John, let's run through this qualifying order and see how we're going to start up.
Absolutely. Qualifying in first place, Mr. Florian Horvath with a 2:15.633. Not too bad. Followed by Mr. Alberto Alvarez. Second row is Mr. Sam Cook. And third, next to him would be Mr. Patrick Rich. Fifth place, Jakob Fury. Sixth, Eli Sasek. Chris Rise in seventh. Javi Sierra in eighth. Yarmo in ninth. Nick De La Rosa in 10th. Rafael Rodriguez in 11th. Mr. Jerry Jones in 12th. Daniel Nicholson in 13th. Oliver Newton in 14th. 15th belongs to Mr. Jason Scott in 16th place. Ollie Schultz. There it is. He did not qualify, so let's see what he's thinking. Looks like another clear one. Only 17% chance of rain today. 80 degrees. Not too bad.
Can you imagine doing this one in the rain?
That'd be pretty dangerous.
And yes, Chris, you did miss something. We had a long conversation about you being stuck in the desert.
Yeah, he's like, what desert? That's the same thing I'm thinking about. What desert is he in?
Chris travels a lot. He's always all over the road. I mean, the man has a hobby of sending coins across oceans. I mean, it's a weird hobby, but I mean, to each his own,
Yeah.
And he's found that if you go to a FedEx remotely in the middle of nowhere, it actually does cost more and take longer. So, the man works in weird ways. I sent Mansky in for backup, but haven't heard anything back. And yeah, if Mansky's going to be a master on the track, I need to see him on this track. You know what I mean? Like, I need to see him starting out. And yeah, they are not going to get a full warm-up lap. They got like half of Sector 3. I thought they'd maybe get the whole sector. They got like 2 corners. So here we go. Get ready for the green. Horvath and Alvey on row 1, Rich and Cook on row 2.
Green flag, green flag.
Your first 2 coin winners in row 3. Green is out, Horvath on the inside, Alvey on the outside. Cook has gone to the full outside. He's going to back out of that. Horvath on the inside takes the lead. Alvey in second, Cook in third. He's going to go ahead and claim third, get right in front of Rich. Sasic and Fury still side by side, 2 by 2, all the way down the straightaway. They're going to try to work things out before they get to the next corner. Definitely want to be on the inside of that corner. Go ahead and gain that position. Alvey doing a little blocking from Cook. Kind of like, hey man, we still got 25 minutes, just settle down. All right, I know it's the start, right? Just wait. Let's get through turn 2.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Right? So Horvath this time will lead us in to turn 3. Alvarez, Cook, Rich, and now Sasic and Fury, your top 6. Everyone's got definitely worked out that 2x2 by now. You're not going to go through 2x2 through any part of this track. Right now, it is race the track. Don't worry about anybody else. Here are my favorite walls as we come up through the high-speed corners in the top of the mountain. That's my favorite one to hit right there. Love smacking that thing. Really makes the car turn better. Going into the dipper right now. Horvath leading us in. This is the part where it's like you let the car coast a little bit. You don't want to go in too hard. Ride the brake a little bit, slow the car down, and get a good exit through this dipper. Everybody's single file making a good run through here. Sulk still in the back. Don't know if he's going to try to make that run all the way from the back to the front. Oh, he never started. So I guess he had to, maybe he had some at-home stuff to do. I was really going to be excited to watch him try to make a run from the back. So Horvath out front, Alvarez in second. Cook is third after lap 1 right now. I think that's Rich. Fury and Sierra side by side. Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to keep it. Oh, a little tap right there. Fury has gotten around Sierra. Oh, double tap right there. I saw somebody, a Mercedes went off. And Sierra has gone around. We've got a couple cars around. Looks like Jarmo got collected. Not sure if that was Jarmo. I think there's just a couple McLarens out there. No Corvettes, by the way. Like, what are you guys doing? We need a Corvette out there. That would really bring the race together.
I don't believe it was on the list of cars to choose from.
Oh, okay. See, that's just hating right there. Right, so Horvath, Alvarez, Cook, and Rich. Sasic, your top 5. Porsche, 2 BMWs, a Ford, and another BMW, and then a just string of Fords behind that. Fury, De La Rosa, and Rise all in the Ford Mustang. So maybe the Mustangs can show a little dominant muscle on the mountain.
There is a car on the list that's not here today, and it's the Aston Martin Vantage. No one chose that one.
Man, and I think that's a car that probably is in desperate need of an update. I don't see a lot of people take it, so I think it's one that's kind of been left off to the side, or maybe it's just not the best in the BOP, but it definitely needs an upgrade. Need to make that car way more competitive, especially if the Porsche is that competitive. So far, been decently clean. We'll get a replay of what happened moments ago here shortly. Let everybody kind of string out here. Want to see if right now Horvath is not pulling away from Alvey. Alvey is all over the back of him. Cook, Rich, and Sasic are all just kind of a little gap between them, not much. In the show, Sasic's about 2 seconds back. So we've got about 4 cars running out front right now. Everybody trying to just not lose those leaders. Or do you really want the leaders to start racing really hard? Way too early. Looks like some extra gravel on the track from the earlier incident. All over the pit road. It's a good thing they're not going to be using that. Couple of Mustangs dueling it out. De La Rosa underneath Rise. From the last corner going into the first corner. Jarmo and Rodriguez running nose to tail behind them. Scott's out there by himself. Oh no, it's Nicholson out there by himself. Scott, one of our new drivers for the race. Where's our other new guy? Sosik is in 5th. Yep, running pretty good for, I guess, just jumping on. You know, we always appreciate it, especially, I know the pressure of just like turning all your stuff on. You jump on real quick and you're like ready to go. I don't know about y'all. I kind of need that few minutes to like get settled in. You know, I'm like, I'm ready to go. I feel comfortable. I can't just like jump in, turn stuff on, and let's go. I'm gonna hit stuff for sure. I am not the kind of guy who goes out and does a one lapper and, you know, it's a heater. It's going to take me 4 or 5 laps to really get that fast lap in. That's a nice view.
Right, you think we're going to see any kangaroos today?
Yeah, always a chance. I've watched V8 supercars for about 10 years now, and I mean, at least once every couple years, like, hey, there's a kangaroo on the track again. This last race, they were going right through there on the straightaway, and one came jumping across the track, and guys on the radio like, I almost hit a kangaroo. And that's it. You know, to us, it's like, oh my God. To them, they're like, hey, I almost hit a kangaroo. That's just every day. Like deer over here. Oh, Sosik is under pressure. Wow, what a dive! Oh, he got it in there. Sosik stays on track, but Fury just sent it in there on that corner. Fury's got a little chip on his shoulder after that first race. I think he really wants to bring something home here.
Yeah, did Jakub change cars? Was he in a Mustang?
No, he was
He
not
did
in a
change
Mustang.
cars.
Okay.
He was in a BMW.
Okay.
So he has changed cars. Which is interesting that he went from, you know, what we were saying is probably the OP car, which is the BMW, is now he has switched it up to the Mustang. So is, you know, does the Mustang have some kind of, you know, advantage on this particular track? Or in my opinion, is it just the OP car and y'all are all a bunch of haters?
Oh, wow.
Oh, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Oh no. Yeah, as long as you don't do that, you can hit walls around here, but you kind of have to tap them. Yeah, he slammed that wall. Ooh, there's a tap from Sierra. I mean, that's so far, that's 2 cars we've seen him pass on that corner. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he was watching, I think he might have been a little upset from the last pass.
And he was flashing his lights and then moved over
then
into someone else.
The McLaren over there in the corner just decides, I think he's just over the race. I'm not sure really what happened on that one.
Well, that was Yarmo. That was the
Yeah, I didn't know if that was Jarmo or somebody else, but I
think.
So Jones comes in, goes to turn in. Yep, car there. So Jerry gets the worst end of that deal. And then behind them, there is a McLaren that decides to just make a left at a right-hand turn right here. Yeah. Jason Scott for some reason. We'll have to kind of figure out what happened here, but yeah, he goes in and just, I'm gonna go this way now.
That's my grass.
That is the most stylish way I've ever seen to make that corner. Probably not the best time, you know why? That was very stylish.
Didn't damage the car.
No,
Give himself some space to other cars.
You know, that's what you call a trendsetter. He didn't follow the line. He just remade his own, you know. So Horvath now out front's got a 1.3 second gap. Cook is still just behind these guys. So we have kind of like a 3-car race right now. 3-second gap down to Rich, who is right behind them, and Fury and Sosic rounding out the top 6. Got Sosic's that BMW that is right now in between 4 Fords. So, yeah, I'm kind of thinking that maybe the Mustang has some kind of, I guess, believed advantage here, but this BMW still seems pretty strong. This kind of does seem like a track where the BMW would be very strong. Porsche leading out front. Guys, that was the first 10 minutes. We've done 5 laps, or we're on lap 5. Yeah, this is a place where you're sweating. I mean, it's only a 25-minute race. They're going to be sweating by the end of this.
Yeah. Now, looking at our calendar, you know that we're doing Nordschleife on round 3. And that's not a 25-minute race. That's a 45-minute race. Can you guess how many laps we are going to get into 45 minutes at the Nordschleife?
3.
Yeah, John got it right.
Yeah, approximately 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 3, because that's how long it would take me to do that many laps around that place. And that car is not coming back pretty, by the way. Aerodynamically challenged is what we'll call my car.
Yeah, the GT4 should take a little over 8 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, listen, this track I can scrub some paint off the walls. Nordschleife, I'm redesigning fenders. Absolutely, all over the car. Front, back, sides, you name it. I'm hitting some. And there will be grass all in the front grille. Or it'll look like I'm just throwing pieces of sod against it. Yeah, we all have our fortes and our tracks we love and hate and whatever, but that is a place that just does not compute. Parts of it I like, but mostly the straightaway down the back stretch. But it's a decent place. It's just, man, it's just long.
I'm not particularly fast there. I'm more of a middle of the pack kind of guy there, but I do really enjoy the track. I love to race it, but not particularly fast.
Yeah, I'm a country boy, so after a while, you kind of just stop racing and you just feel like you're driving down country roads at country speed.
That's why I like it so much. It just kind of, you're just out driving.
Yeah.
And it's easy not to come in last as long as you don't wreck. What do you got to do?
Pretty much, yeah, I can do that. I can usually, survive a race, but yeah, I'm not going to be competitive because I'm already going to be running slower, taking care of the car. Horvath, right, still holding his 1.3 second lead. So everybody's about spaced out, just about the same.
Yeah.
He's really
something happened to Sam because he was right behind Albie, but that's
a curb. That is like just a bad bounce off the curb. A weird hop. Might be a wall in his future. Nope, gonna survive. Didn't know if he had like a little grass in the tire, a little sand goes into the next turn, and bam. That's usually what this place will do to you. Rodriguez all over De La Rosa looking for that 8th spot. Nicholson with a top 10 right now going in front of both the McLarens, Scott and Jarmo. Sierra with the unfortunate incident in the beginning of the race. Benefited from the first incident, but he will not do that in the second race. Rodriguez now trying to get the inside. We'll see if he tries to make a dive. There he goes. He's late on the brakes, trying to hold the position, going up into turn 1. Yeah. Looks like De La Rosa went a little wide, got a little loose in the rear end. Rodriguez is going to now take that spot. Oh, 2 Mustangs touching going into that turn. Fury makes it. So Fury with a little tap from Sosic, both in the Mustang. That was close. They were battling down that straightaway. And you see Sosic is going to take the defensive line, trying to hold that inside line. Oh, is that Rich?
Good save by Jakob, though.
Yeah.
Hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Let's see, that's Rise and Sosik right there in front of him, so that's probably going to bring them a little closer to Fury. Now that he's had that little, I didn't want to call it an off track, just a little scare. Probably call that a uniform change. So 10 minutes to go. Horvath out front, 1.3 seconds over Alvarez. Cook in third. Porsche leading 2 BMWs. Patrick Rich, Jakob Fury in the Mustang rounding out your top 5. Sosik in 6th, being hunted down by Chris Rise in 7th for the Mustang. And then it's a ways back until we get to Rafael Rodriguez. So, you know, other than that gap in between our top 3 and our next 4, they're all pretty close together. They are one wall away from this race being wide open. And De La Rosa's trying to regain his spot from Rodriguez. Driving through all that gravel. So we got 10 minutes to go. We've done 8 laps in 16 minutes. So it's not too many on the lap count. But if fuel was a concern at this place, it's always like it tells you how much fuel you got left. You're like, yeah, okay, I know it's probably just a little off. And next thing you know, yeah. Oh, he taps the wall. That's just a tap, though. See, that's just a oopsie. You can keep going after that.
Ooh,
And
another
after
one.
that,
He's
too.
having trouble. Yeah.
Well, let's see. You know,
Let's
that's
see,
how you
isn't
know
there
you're getting the full experience. That's what it's about.
I don't see an RWB badge on this car.
Yeah, he's still with
De La
us.
Rosa might need to fix that.
Yeah, I heard the liveries here are a lot more challenging than on the other side. Yeah, I saw that coming. He was way off that wall. Oh, that's not good. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. You could tell he was going in there hot. Yeah.
There too.
Yeah, right here. Get it in this corner. Get a good run off. Now take a breath of air. Breathe down the back stretch. That's what you have to do here. You have to breathe. That's what the straightaways are for. Top of the hill, hold your breath the whole time. Oh! I'm sure Rich won't be happy about that. We've seen Fury pass 2 other cars there. That seems to be his
In that
place.
same
And
corner,
Eli and
that's
Chris
his
are
spot.
there.
Okay. Yep, Rich is... Oh, Fury goes wide. We've got Melee on the straightaway. Fury went wide, hit the curb. Everyone went to scatter. Fury's trying to get it back under way. Fury into turn 1. Rich will be behind him, double wide behind them. Looks like Sosik is going to take that position, and Chris Rise will fall back in line. Okay, we need to breathe.
Yes.
Holy shit.
By the power of Grayskull.
Yeah, Perry driving with a mission.
That was crazy. That was a moment for everybody right there. Fury is under attack. Oh, he taps the wall. Fury got a yeah. Fury got a bump from Rich. Chris Rise is back there flashing like, yeah, 3 dudes are just gonna jump out of your way real quick. Oh, this is gonna heat up. Last 5 minutes. 4-way battle for 4th place. Right now, Fury has it. They're quite a ways back.
I saw already.
Oh! There goes Fury into the wall.
He was definitely tapped there.
I think he got a tap from Rich. Fury is not going to be
Fury.
happy with this 2 races. Yeah,
Having a
that's
bad day. I'm sure we got a replay coming, but he was definitely tapped there.
Yeah, that was.
And Alvi
Both
has
races.
cut up Florian.
Oh, so Horvath is under attack from Alvi.
In Alvy's corner.
got 5 minutes to get it done. And we'll see what happened here to Jakob Fury.
Got a tap coming.
Well, he's got a tap coming. We'll see what happens with this curb. We've seen some weird hops, but it looks like everybody made it through
He's
there
under
pretty
control,
good.
yeah.
And now we've got the different breaking points going in, defensive. Oh, he taps him on the outside.
Ouch.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy about that. He went in there way too hot. And you see everybody just trying to avoid and get on the brakes and like, I don't want to hit you. I don't want to hit you. Oh, Chris Rice survives.
Tough break for Mr. Fury.
Horvath still hanging on. Alvy's trying to chase him back down. He's got 3 laps probably to get it done, depending on where they kind of come across the line. Cook's kind of in 30s out by himself. He's 3 seconds back and 11 seconds ahead of them. So, yeah, he's got to kind of just ride around. If he can survive the mountain, he'll come home in 3rd. But we have seen stranger things happen, that's for sure.
Oh.
Whoa, Alvy is pushing hard to get back up there to Horvath. He's pushing hard, and he's hoping Horvath has a moment himself. Horvath needs to just hit his marks and stay smooth. So now we've got Patrick Rich, Eli Sosik, and Chris Rise battling it out for 4th, 5th, and 6th. 2 Mustangs and a BMW. Hey, thanks for joining us, Parquet. Welcome to the chat. 3 minutes left on the clock. I'm guessing about 2 or 3 laps to go, depending on where they come across the line, where the timer is. I don't think these guys really care about how much time is left. They just want to pass now. I don't think they're trying to strategize a when they get around. They're just trying to each pass each other. It's a 3-way battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Yeah, it looks like Alvy's, it's like he was so smooth until he caught him, and now he's pushing too hard to get back up there. Love the sound of every car downshifting going into that corner. I think that is white flag. Is that white flag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the white flag.
One
lap.
more lap. Well, if you're going to get it done. Chris Rise is flashing, trying to get both drivers out of his way. He's just letting you guys know that you have a left signal out. You might want to pull over and just get that taken care of real quick.
I believe it's more of a distraction technique I'm not particularly a fan of.
I'm pretty sure the guy in
someone I know likes to use horns.
Yeah, I would never use a horn. These are against my religions. But I'm pretty sure the guy that's 2 cars ahead of him is not really seeing the flashing because he's got a car blocking that. And the guy in front of him didn't see the flashing because he's too focused on the car in front of him. Ooh, that was close. Sosik almost, or Fury, or Rich almost tapping the wall. Ah, that was close. And Alvy has caught back up to Horvath. He's only half a second back. So he's got to make something happen. He's got to hope he gets one hell of a tow down this back stretch and can get right up on him. He's going to have 2 corners to make a pass somewhere if he can just get close enough. Oh, big moment. We'll see what happened there. Oh, Albie does send it in, but he's, there's just so far back, he's not going to get that thing to turn. Looks like Horvath is going to come home with the win. Looks like Cook is right there. He can see these guys, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you can see him, but he's still 2-3 seconds back. Horvath will go ahead and take your victory for race number 2 over Alvarez, and that right there was that was pretty nuts. Oh, what did you just do that for? There we go. Get my sound effects all of a sudden working. Click on a button and it doesn't do nothing. That always helps. Love that sound. That sound just sounds so good. Nicholson coming home in 9th. So De La Rosa and Rodriguez both get a top 10. So we saw some different runners up front this time. Unfortunately for Fury's had a pretty rough day. Sierra didn't benefit from the lap 1 incident this time. Unfortunately, he was the lap 1 incident. But I'm sure we'll see a few conversations about those. We'll get some unofficial results until then.
Yeah, there will be a couple of incidents that we'll have to review for sure.
Fortunately, 2 of them for sure will be with Fury, I'm sure.
Other than the lap 1 incident, Jerry Jones had a pretty calm and quiet race, but I'm sure he would have liked it to be different than that.
Yeah.
But in a nice high-pre looking Mercedes. See, it's just if the M word comes out,
just rolled over.
What I mean? Right.
Just rolled over.
It's just if I hear that in there, it's just that us has to come after it,
That's all right. All right, guys, it looks like the results are Florian Horvath. Congratulations, sir, in first place, followed by Mr. Alberto Alvarez. Third place, Sam Cook. Fourth, Patrick Rich, followed by Mr. Eli Sasek in 5th place. Chris Rice took home 6th. Rafael Rodriguez in 7th. Nick De La Rosa, 8th. Daniel Nicholson, 9th place. Jason Scott in 10th. Looks like Mr. Yarmo took home 11th. Avi Sierra, 12th, followed by Jerry Jones in 13th. Jakob Fury, tough day, 14th place, followed by Ollie Newton in 15th, and Ollie Schultz in 16th.
Yeah. Too bad we didn't have Salts. Wish he could have made race 2. That would have made things a little more interesting, but never a dull moment at the mountain, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We'll grab a couple drivers and see about how their thoughts went today. Usually if you just grab the winners, they say they had a pretty good day.
I'd be interested in hearing from Mr. Jakob today.
Right. Mr.
Yeah,
Cook,
boss.
how was your race today? Or races, I should say.
Races, good fun. I'm not great in GT4s, so a good learning curve. I also had Moser Pithouse Force update about a quarter of an hour before the session opened, which reset all my settings, so my brake was all over the place. My force feedback was all over the place. But I'll take 2/3 in a car that I can't really drive.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say BMW is one of the more stable cars. So, I mean, a good choice on that. As much as I love the Mustang, you're going to be a little back end happy, pretty much driving that car. So, good car choice, and yeah, good run just to kind of, I guess, do damage control, just hang out.
Pretty much, just keep it going around, keep it ticking.
I appreciate coming out, man. And you want to give a shout out or holler to anybody?
Everyone in Ascent, great job. Eli missed the first race because he overslept, and Jason did the same thing. But they're both in the second one, and they're both great. So shout out to them. Shout out to everyone in Ascent. Shout out to the winners. Shout out to you guys. Brilliant.
I appreciate it, and thanks for the explanation. But we're gonna have to hold them accountable. It's just how it goes.
Dock points. Give up anyway.
Right, we'll give you more points than them because you showed up. How about that?
Give me their points. I'll just race for all of Ascent.
There you go. Well, I can't have you win that by that much, but I can give them less points so that as far as like friendship and team wise goes, maybe you're the winner.
Nah, give them all the points. I'll win anyway.
Hey, I can only do what I can do around here. They might hold my keep my hands away from the board so I don't click on buttons and stuff.
Let picks do the adding up.
Yeah, right. Hey, there you go. All right, Mr. Cook, we'll see you on round 2.
Sweet, cheers, guys.
See you. All right, Mr. Alvey.
Right. Good to talk to you again.
You as well, my friend. It's been a while. So
Yeah.
race 1 was pretty good. You might have had some moments there, but how was race 2, man? You gotta be just like sweating right now, like just owls and fans just blowing on you.
Oh yeah. Especially because the fan isn't pointing at me. Like I didn't think I was gonna get this hot. So yeah, this track is amazing and so much fun. And just I don't know, these cars are like so foreign to me. So with these were the first races with the new tires, so I was trying to figure them out. And like at the beginning of this race, like from a corner to the next, the car stopped braking and stopped turning. I was like, what happened? So I just tried to steady up and I don't know, just keep going without putting in the wall, and the car came back to me. So could do the last attack to for the win, but wasn't meant to be. I couldn't. Here from was very good and with not making many mistakes. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you were pushing hard. We could tell you were giving it everything that the track would allow you to push without hitting something or going off somewhere. Yeah, the thing about the GT4 cars is it's all about momentum. You don't want to break that thing's momentum because it's not like the GTP cars where you just mash it and it remakes up that time you just lost. This thing is, they're my favorite cars to drive. I love the GT4s. You keep the momentum going, you keep the horsepower going. And yeah, if you kind of make a mistake or slip out, the car really doesn't, it's not detrimental to you. You can really kind of regain control of the car. But to me, they're the most fun cars because you can kind of bump and bang more than others. So other than your little excavation on the top of the mountain on the curb that we're watching right now, you were pretty clean.
I mean, didn't look clean from the cockpit. I mean, this car is all about weight, and it's exactly what I'm not good at. I'm better at high downforce. So, I mean, it's fun because you're always on the limit and like having to move the wheel and drive the car. So yeah, it was pretty good fun. But that moment wasn't even the worst one. Like going up the mountain, like every lap I was like praying to not crash it. Like it was so on the limit, but a ton of fun.
Hey, if you don't hit the wall and leave some paint somewhere, you didn't leave your mark on the track. So, that's how it kind of goes at this place.
Well, yeah, I the way I learned this track was aim for the walls and miss them.
So
And yeah, worked out like 99.9% of the time. I just
yeah,
hit it, I think once. So
well, that's all right. You got to
it
if you
was
bring
good.
it back if you bring it back clean, you're not driving hard enough. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You got any shout outs or anything you want to give out?
Just to you guys for making this happen. Fun series. Definitely strange to do 2 races in a row at different tracks, but yeah, uh, fun experience. So, I mean,
Awesome.
Thanks,
We've
guys. For
Yeah,
we've
hosting.
got some other formats, we'll bring them out later, but
yeah,
for now.
yeah, and tell your team to make a livery for this BMW.
You mean I have to make a livery? 'Cause
Okay, make.
you don't have a
Yeah.
thing. So I'll try to make one for next week. I don't know.
Looks like you worked on the spec map, but not on the paint under the spec
I was
map.
just trying to make it look like my friend's car.
Okay.
The Ascent colors will look real good on you. Just as a heads up.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna move on over to Mr. Florian Horvath.
Hey there.
Oh, I'm hanging in there, my friend. I think you're doing pretty good, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, was definitely quite exhausting. Like, usually I do longer races in the GT4, like 1 hour, but with the competition today, I think the 2 races were already really tough. Especially because, like, in the first race, I already had damage from the collision, and then in the second, I mean, it's Bathurst. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a really different track.
I mean, you stayed pretty clean. That was one thing. Is like you would kind of get out to about a second gap, a little, breathing room, we'll call it that, and he would just kind of draw you back in. But you guys were kind of about the same. Where I don't think you were racing each other as hard as you were racing the track.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I had my moments where I could just really push and like open the gap, and then there were moments again where I was like, "Whoop, no, okay, track isn't as easy as it may look." And I also had like my little moments like with the wall, and that also had my steering a little bit. So to the end, I was getting a bit more nervous, to be honest. But I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
happy to have brought it home.
I would have to say there isn't one driver that's not covered in sweat right now. If you're not covered in sweat, you weren't driving hard enough. That's what this
Yeah.
place does. I mean, and probably by the time y'all were done with practice and qualifying, you were already drenched. So,
Yeah, definitely.
make sure you got the fan on you, not just circulating the air. Well, man, you want to give any shout outs or anything?
Yeah, a big shout out to you guys for making this happen, for doing the stream, for organizing the championship, and also a big shout out to my team, Pro Sport. Without them, I couldn't do it.
Well, man, thank you and congratulations. We'll see if you can defend your title in round 2, as you'll go to 2 different tracks again. So, get that practice in during the week, everybody.
I will try. At least in the GT4 championship, I've won these 2 rounds, which are the ends.
Hey,
And
listen,
I hope I can repeat it.
I'm trying to get my employer to pay me to stay home and not do anything either. It's not, it's not going well, but if we all start a movement, we might be able to get something done, and then we can stay home and play games all day, right? Like, who's with me here?
Yeah.
Employers might not like it much, but I mean, they will help us to fulfill our dreams of not having to work that hard. You know what I mean? So I can do stuff that I want to do. I'll see you
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
That was some good racing today by everybody. Everybody gets one of these. There you go. So that was the end of round 1. So round 2 will be November 29th. 2 25-minute races again, this time both in America, heading to VIR, the North Course, and Sonoma, not the full course, would be the NASCAR short course. So make sure you get the right one if you're doing all this practicing you guys are going to do this week. Every single day, we need like, at least 21 drivers for the next 2 rounds, because you guys said you were going to be here, and we're going to let you race for a coin. We'll get everything sorted out from the unofficial results to the official results for the next race, and see what our points look like going into round 2. And so that was round 1 finishing up. John, you got any final goodbyes you want to send out there?
No, just thanks to the racers. It was always interesting and fun to watch, and Tough break for Mr. Fury. I was looking to see more, but it happens. So we'll see what next week has in store.
Yeah. Picks, any final goodbyes?
Yeah, thank you to the drivers. Thank you to you guys for being here with me. Jason, John. Feels weird to say Jason. Fry, thank you for being here. John, thank you for being here with us. Hopefully Chris can, I don't know what happened, why is he in the desert, but hopefully he enjoys the sun and the sand. And thank you to Eitan as well, up in Canada.
Oh, and good news for Chris, if you get enough buzzards floating around above you, it creates shade, so that helps out. And of course, thanks Eitan as always for supporting us and keeping us going. Special thanks to Origin Micro and PC Systems for coming aboard and helping us bring all these fun events to everybody and put them on so they can compete. Definitely join us for round 2. We'll go to 2 different tracks and probably have a lot more fun now that everybody's got their feet wet in the series. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a 5th grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.